It feels totally different on this side of the glass.
Excuse me?
Big Tony!
Hey!
You still hiding shanks in that beard?
You know it.
My man! Big Tony.
Wait, is that guy a client?
Big Tony? Imagine that. I would never represent Big Tony. That guy's guilty as
I don't... How do you know?
We were cellmates.
Wait, you were... What?
We were cellmates. Great exchange rate for cigarettes to dental floss. 2 Lucy's full spool. Cinnamon, mint.
Wait, but you were in prison?
Yeah? Where do you think I got my law degree? Kick-ass library at this prison. Kick-ass.
Oh, I don't believe this.
I couldn't believe it either. A good prison library? I mean, this is the last place that gets state funding. But say hi to Barney for me, man. He runs Booktown. Prison lingo. You'll get it.
I would prefer not to get the lingo. I want to get out of here. And I would also prefer not to have a lawyer who's an ex-con.
Come on, man. All lawyers are criminals. You see what I'm charging you? That's highway robbery. I can't believe that didn't get a laugh.
Yeah, this isn't making me trust you.
Come on, there are a lot of advantages to having a lawyer that's been in prison. I mean, I know all the inside tips. Like, don't drop your soap around White Kevin, if you know what I mean. He steals soap. He's a soap hoarder. I think he's making a chessboard.
What were you in prison for?
Racketeering. Yeah. Represented myself. Turns out there's no good defense against racketeering.
But that's what I'm charged with.
Yo, Ricardo! What's up? Don't think I forgot about you, Jaron. I'm your worst nightmare, Essa. You said you were gonna jump me, but I'm on the outside now. How do you like that? Yes, pendejo! Yes! The only way you can hurt me is hurting somebody I care about that's on the inside. But the only person like that I can think of is this client. But you're probably too much of a punk bitch to jump a doughy leprechaun mother like this. This mother, that doughy leprechaun mother.
You got a day, puto.
Don't forget! Don't forget!
What are you doing to me?
You're gonna want to join a gang. I recommend the Skulls with Hats. They'll let you in. Are you pure white?
It's the Pete Holmes Show!
It was interesting watching you figure out who was going to applaud last. One stubborn guy. Me! I'm the most excited! Wonderful to be here. Wonderful to see you guys. This is actually something fun to start off the show with. Look what happened on NBC Nightly News a couple nights ago. Check this out.
And one more thing here. In our story this week about Jimmy Fallon joining the fray among all the late-night talk shows out there, we showed this graphic, which is incomplete. Among others, it left off the Pete Holmes Show on TBS, and it excluded Arsenio Hall's syndicated talk show.
Legit! We did it, baby! NBC Nightly News! Thank you, Brian Williams, and of course, thank you, Arsenio Hall. He complained, he noticed that, and he was the squeaky wheel, but we also, we got some grease. So we owe you one. Thank you, Arsenio. Sincerely, your friend in late night. Why am I doing this as a letter? Full stop. Dear Arsenio, stop. That was a cigar. I don't know what you were picturing. Some of the more creative people in the audience went with large pickle. By your laugh, I see that no one did. So this is fun. I want to talk about relationships a little bit. Relationships. I'm not the best in relationships. Nothing serious. It's just like I have a tendency to be what I call a dad boyfriend. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's not as gross as it sounds. I'm not dating my dad. Hey, Peter, you want to go to the Red Sox game, just us two? That was my father. It means when you kind of play a dad role in your girlfriend's life, whether that's what they wanted or not, you kind of treat her like a toddler. And she's not. She's not a toddler. I've never dated a toddler. I can't stress that enough. I've never dated a toddler. But it's like a toddler. I do a lot of baby talk as a dad boyfriend. I'm always like, hey, baby. Hey, baby, are you tired? Are you tired from your big day, baby? Baby, you gonna go sleep in the bed, baby? She has a checking account. But I'm still like, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo, are you hungers? Is baby hungers? You wanna go num-num because you're hungers? She knows when she's hungers, asshole. She's a grown woman. She has a real estate license. She flies alone. You her, remember? She's grown. But for some reason, it's hard for dad boyfriends like me to remember that. Like when I have a girlfriend and she stays over for the sexing of a lifetime, and she gets up before I do and she showers, I will actually keep an ear out. Listen to this. I'll keep an ear out to make sure she doesn't slip and fall. I know that's kind of crazy and kind of sweet, but that's dad boyfriend shit. We'll be right back. Just kidding. 4 more minutes. You don't have to do that. I will lay in bed and make sure she's safe while she's doing something she literally does every day. Like in the bed, like a lame pajamaed Superman, listening for a disruption in the water, because that means she's moving. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not steady flow. She's in there. Oh, it's that weird sound when you wash your butt. That's good. She's safe. We all... It always gives it away. I'm washing my ass! Everyone knows. Everyone knows. And if I don't hear those hilarious sounds, I just jump right to straight to worst case scenario. I'm picturing in there one leg behind her head, like water going into her open mouth. I feel you backing away, but guess what? She's fine. She's totally fine. Why? Because she's 28. She knows how to shower. She wasn't raised by wolves. And even if she was, you could pretty much explain that very quickly to someone who was raised by wolves. Like, this knob right here, that's like when Wolf Mother would lick you clean. Don't slip. And ladies, here's how you can tell if you have a dad boyfriend. It's often in the way he holds your hand. What is this, a Cher song? If you're laughing, you're 30. Secure guys, they'll be happy with just a pinky, just flirting with the idea of a handhold, walking down the street like you just met the Queen of England, like, enchanté. Dad boyfriends, they're all in it. They hold your hand like they don't trust you near traffic. You hold hands with a dad boyfriend for 2 minutes, your hand looks like you got red from touching a stove. You understand? Holding it up for your friends, like, are you okay? Yeah. Brian just loves me in a weird way. But it goes the other way, too. Listen to this. Some guys I know have mother girlfriends. I've had mother girlfriends myself. Just like a girl in her 20s that's still like, remember, no hoagies today. And walk the dog, pal, okay? What you wanted them. We agreed you would walk Professor Freckles. Walk him. Walk him and do your chores or no butt stuff. All right, mister? Here's where it's creepier, though. Guys sometimes like it. I know so many guys that are into their mommy girlfriends. They own it. Sitting on the couch just like, sweetie, sweetums, could you make me a sandwich? Make yourself a sandwich, you Freudian nightmare. You're a grown man. You should be embarrassed to have another fully formed human being bringing you a Sammy with the crust cut off, just like I like. Are these sweet pickies or sour pickies? I don't like the sour pickies. Sour pickies taste angry. You're a district manager. You have 13 people working under you. You're playing your Xbox. She brings it to you on your favorite plate. You're like, thanks, Mom. I mean, thanks, babe. Creepy. We got a great show. In just a minute, I'll be gabbing like cows with my friend Jemmy Slate. Stay there. Sour pickies. Welcome back to Confidently Vulnerable with Pete Holmes. So a lot of you may know this. I'm actually a stand-up as well as hosting the show, which means I tour around the country, which means I stay in more than my fair share of hotels. I don't know if you guys have stayed in a hotel recently, but they have this new sign in the bathroom now that says, we care about the environment. A towel on the floor means please replace. A towel on the rack means I'll use it again. Please be green, reuse your towel. I don't know about you, but whenever I see this, I feel like they're trying to get away with something, like it doesn't feel quite straightforward, like they're not being straight with me. I have a sassy reaction every time in my brain. I see the sign, I go, excuse me? This is alone in my hotel, like, oh, hell no! You equip each room with a fully functional, power-guzzling refrigerator that I can't even use because it's jammed with tiny booze bottles and $12 candy bars, and you want me to be green? Here's a cool idea. Wash my damn towels. And what's this? The Hotel Business Center. Terrific. A room where the lights are always on and there's a dozen computers running 24/7 so a businessman can casually look at porn and a housewife from Rhode Island can accidentally print out 45 copies of her flight itinerary? Hey! Why don't you get down to business and wash my damn towels? It's not over. And it's not just hotels. I find wash my damn towels to be the best, most empowering phrase for pretty much anything. Whenever you're tired of getting shit from something, wash my damn towels. It's always there for you. Like, hey, internet videos. Oh, we're going there. You're gonna make me watch a 30-second commercial just to see a 15-second clip of a cat sneezing, even when I know the cat isn't seeing a cent of that ad revenue? How about this? Cut the commercial, throw up a print ad I'll ignore, pay the damn cat, and wash my damn house! They'll come back. They're not just watching. That is terrifying. If I came home and flipped on the lights and Nate was in my house. No, no more. Hey, Gandalf. Yeah. Hey, Gandalf. That's right, Gandalf. You're going to tell Frodo to not use the Ring of Sauron because it's evil, but then you're going to send him on a journey and put him in a bunch of situations where he absolutely needs to use that ring? I got an unexpected journey for you. Take your wrinkly old ass down to the laundromat and wash my damn towels! It's the Wash My Damn Towel Boys and Gandalf! We'll be right back with Jenny Slate! Welcome back, everybody. So I have a lot of guy friends, but from time to time I like to take a break from the monotonous parade of dudes and just have a good old-fashioned estrogen fest. Estrofest? Should I have said Astrofest? That's a no. That's a zero. So here I am gabbing with one of my absolute favorite comedian friends, Jenny Slate, in a segment we call Gabbing Like Gals. Hey, everybody. This is Jenny Slate, one of my favorite people, comedians, actress comedians.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Pleasure.
I like the fort you've made.
Yeah, I love it. I didn't expect I was going to get to have something like this. I also picked too short of a short to wear.
When a short is too short,
Yeah.
build yourself a fort.
Yeah.
I just,
No.
I
You
couldn't
go
one.
ahead. I'm sorry, Pete.
It's being. It's,
No, please.
One time
It's your show.
one
The
time-
Jenny Slate Show.
No.
Yeah, your show. You do whatever you want, or whatever. Sorry.
You can say.
Yeah, I saw Allison Williams said it.
What did she say?
She said and she said shit.
You're like a tattletale. I watched some of your other
Allison
interviews.
Williams said f***ing shit. She is lovely. And she said f***ing shit, so I can say it.
You have a bow.
I asked for it.
Tell the people your choice of camera, what you said when they gave you the bow.
Give me the bow because I'm a present for the present, a.k.a. a gift for now.
That means you're married.
Yeah.
Do you ever just hold it up when a fella comes up and you're like, you want a slow gin fizz?
If someone did that to me, I would murder my husband and go with that man. That sounds like a cool man. Have you ever farted when you're scared and you're holding your butt so tight that like you fart like in normal it would be like, you know, but like you're so scared that you're like it's like that. It comes out.
Your ass screams
Yeah.
for you. I can't make that noise. Hypothetical. You and your husband, Dean,
Yeah.
are attending a dinner party and you're asked to bring something, but don't bring wine. What would you would bring?
Dessert.
What's the dessert you make?
I make a lot of cakes, as you know, I make a lot of cakes and I make a lot of cookies.
Wait, is that a fun way of saying cookies?
You know, there was a chef on Top Chef like 90 years ago who, in all seriousness, was like, well, I tried to make the cookies and all of a sudden the cookies are dead flat. And I was like, oh my God, why did I pick cookies? They're the easiest thing to make and now the cookies aren't even good.
What if that guy's just like, you know who I like on Sesame Street is that Cookie Monster?
Yeah.
Cookie Monster? No, Elmo, the cookie one.
Yeah.
What are some things that are not sexual but you find sexual?
Like penises, nakedness, like when two naked people lie on top of each other, having my tits out, wearing sexy wearing underpants. I'm weird. I'm just like weird.
Having my tits out. like it's a dog that you let out. My tits are out.
I'm so afraid of those situations that happen to girls when they go under the water, jumping or in a wave, and they come up and one tit is out. It's never happened to me.
Wave pools, going down a water slide.
Yeah. Oh,
and then
yeah.
you get up and you're like, tits out.
The worst.
Tits out.
Ugh, tits out. I once saw some balls hanging below a bathing suit on a very elderly gentleman. It was like very out. It wasn't like peeking out. It was like, ding dong, I'm a grandfather clock, and this is the part of the clock that everyone sees. It was like the longest thing I've ever seen in my life.
So Jenny, I thought it would be fun. I make my own shampoo.
Sure.
Would you want to make shampoo with me?
Yes.
Let's
I would
bring
love
in
to
the
make
shampoo.
shampoo with you.
I'm going to show you how to make my shampoo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of advantages to making your own shampoo. One, it's fun. Here's an oil you can use, peppermint.
Ooh.
Here's something that you don't know. If you put a lot of peppermint oil, it's invigorating. You can also use it as a body wash, and it'll feel good on your butthole all day.
Yeah. Get that Peppo butt.
Here, go get that Peppo butt.
That's what I call it, my Peppo hole. Wink, 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 wink. Call it Candy Cane Lane back there. Don't you have any sort of, like, sorbitol or gelatin or something to make this into more of like a goop? Like, this is so thin. You pour this thin shit all over your head?
Yeah.
This is too thin.
It's like a Beverly Hills soup kitchen.
Yeah.
You give out nice hair products. Jay Slate.
It smells like candy, but it isn't, so don't you dare eat it.
Says the
You
one
filthy
person.
outside person.
Jenny Slate, you're one of the funniest people I know. Thank you so much for being here. I love gabbing with you.
Thank you for having me. I love to gab with you as well.
I'm so small in your arms.
No, you're not.
That's so good.
Be sure to check out Jenny on The Kroll Show and Parks and Rec. We will be right back.
That is our show, everybody. Thank you so much to Jenny Slate. Good night. Come back tomorrow. On Monday. Or whenever. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday.